Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full face of clean makeup featuring Ilia Beauty. So I already primed my face, let's move on to the skin tint. So today the first product we're going to be using is the Super Serum Skin Tint. I have it in the shade Paloma or ST9. This is what it looks like. On the back of the bottle it says go ahead and shake before use, so I'm just giving it a little shake now. And there's a few ways that you can do this. You can use your fingers, a brush, or a sponge. I've seen it used with the fingers mostly in their advertisements, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to use the dropper and dispense this into my hands. Okay, so I'm just rubbing it in between my hands. And I'm going to go ahead and place that on my face. This is meant to be light coverage. Alright, so that's blended out. I'm going to go ahead and add a little more to my forehead and beneath my chin. I'm just doing the same process, rubbing it in between my fingers. So that just evened out my complexion a little bit. Now let's move on to concealer. So we're going to be using the True Skin Serum Concealer. I have it in the shade Nutmeg or SC4, and I'm going to just use this to add extra coverage where I need it. So I'm going to use it on my acne scars on my cheeks and underneath my chin. Maybe if you stay, we can get away. The shade is a little dark for me, so I'm not going to be using it under my eyes today. Now let's blend it out. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions just to show me what's in the other. Okay, so we have a nice light coverage going on. So the Super Serum Skin Tint is more of a dewy finish, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eyes and then we will see how it goes. So I have two eyeshadow palettes we can work with today. I have the Cool Nude and the Warm Nude Necessary eyeshadow palettes. This is what the Cool Nude eyeshadow palette looks like. This is what the Warm Nude eyeshadow palette looks like. So I normally use warmer toned eyeshadows, but I think I'm gonna mix it up today and use the Cool Nude eyeshadow palette. Here's what the Cool Nude eyeshadow palette looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the shade Undo right here, just to set my entire eyelid. I'm feeling so good. Then I'm going to use the shade Teardrop as my transition shade, this purple right here. I'm just blending that in my crease so we don't have any harsh lines. Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go. Now I'm going to try to deepen up the crease with the shade Overcome, which is this reddish shade right here. Out of track, you can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies. So I'm going to go back with the transition shade Teardrop and just blend that into my crease. So I just took a little bit more of our transition shade and Teardrop, blended it along my crease and underneath my brow bone, just so we don't have any harsh lines. And it kind of blends smoothly with the reddish shade that we used. Okay, now let's pick a lid color. So I think I'm going to use the shade Unravel for my lid, which is the shimmery, deep kind of plum color here. I'm just taking a flat shader brush and I'm going to apply this all over my lid. Yeah. What's on the other side of
cool, 'cause I'm feeling so cool.
Okay, now that that is all over the lid, I'm going to go back with the blending brush I used for the transition shade and kind of blend out that lid shade. Just on the outer edges. So I have more of an oily skin type, and the Serum Skin Tint is getting a little too dewy for me. I unfortunately don't have the Ilia setting powder today because it was sold out when I was purchasing items, but I am going to use the Cover FX mattifying powder to set my face. So now I'm going to set my face.
Everything that brought me alive.
Because I have lash extensions, I didn't pick up the Ilia liner, but my lash artist did give me an eyeliner that I could try. I have the Ruthie Bell eyeliner, and this specifically says it's suitable for lash extensions. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a small winged eyeliner.
Going around like nonsense, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi.
So that wing turned out bigger than I thought, but that's okay. I don't know if you saw my last video, but it's really hard to do eyeliner with your lash extensions on. But I think that looks about even. I realize now that using that cool eyeshadow palette probably wasn't a great idea, or at least choosing the shades that I did, because my eyes went to a smoky nighttime real quick, and I look a little bit crazy, but let's keep going and see how it works. So now let's move on to the eyebrows. For brows today, I have the Essential Brow Natural Volumizing Brow Gel. And I have it in the shade Dark Brown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this brow gel and sweep it across my brows. My brows are microbladed, so I think the shape is fine. I just need to deepen up the brow a little bit.
But how can I hide it without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my innocence.
I don't know if you can see that, but it has a very interesting brush on it. There's one side with some longer bristles. I'm not sure what that's for. I think that did its job. Brows look deeper. Okay, now let's bronze up the face. So for bronzer today, I'm going to be using the NightLite bronzing powder in the shade Drawn In.
Wait no longer, I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going around like nonsense, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive.
Just bronzing the perimeter of my face, my cheekbones, and gonna go underneath my cheekbones as usual.
Got no alibi.
I think this creates the illusion of a slimmer face. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I did it anyway. And also bronzing underneath the chin.
It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my innocence without an alibi.
So So for blush today, I have the Multistick in the shade Ladybird. This is what Ladybird looks like. I probably should have applied this cream blush on before I set my face, but that's okay. We're gonna see how it works on top of powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Multistick with my fingers and just tap it onto my cheeks. It's not super pigmented, but you should be able to see it. Okay, now let's move into the DayLite highlighting powder. I have it in the shade Decades. So I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight the top of my cheekbones. And I also want to use that same highlighting powder to highlight the inner corner of my eyes.
I got enough of every melody they all sound.
Now let's move on to the lips. So I have two of the Color Block lipsticks. I have it in the shades Amber Light and Marsala. I'm not sure which color is going to look best with our eye look today. This is what the shade Amber Light looks like, and this is what the shade Marsala looks like. So I think I'm gonna go with the shade Marsala today.
Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition.
Okay, that's Marsala. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye!